Hello students. Now according to the reduced syllabus, that is reduced 70% syllabus from the third chapter is factorization. From that chapter we will learn only one concept, that is unique factorization domain. So going towards this definition, first of all there are some basic definition. First definition, let what is one element divides another. So for that, suppose R is a commutative ring with unity, and let A, B are two elements of R. A and B are two elements of R. If there exists another element C such that B is equal to AC. What is given? A and B are any two elements. For these two elements, if there exists another element C such that B is equal to AC, then A divides B. From this you can see this A divides B because we get answer C. A divides B. Or we can say this, from this we can say that A is a factor of B. Okay, A is a factor of B. We denote it by A straight line B. Means what? A straight line B means A divides B. Okay. A does not divide C. This is a symbol for does not divide. Means we will, for A divide B, it is A divide B. A does not divide B means A does not divide B. Okay. Next definition. Now what is unit of a ring? Unit. So unit is any element. We have seen before that unit of a ring means any element which has multiplicative inverse. In another language, we can say that an element U of a commutative ring with unity R is a unit of R if U divides 1. That is, if U has a multiplicative inverse in R. Now, U divides 1 means what? U divides 1 means here is U divides 1. Here some element exists means what? 1 is equal to A into U. 1 is equal to A into U means what? This A will be multiplicative inverse of this element U. So unit, what is unit? If this divides 1 or if that element has multiplicative inverse, then we say that that element is a unit. Now two elements A and B of a ring R are associates if A is equal to BU, where U is the unit in R. Any these two elements A and B are what we call it as associates. A and B belongs to ring. These two elements are associate if there exists another element U such that A is equal to BU, where this U must be unit. Unit means what? Element which multiplicative inverse should exist. Now for example, the only units in Z are 1 and minus 1. We know from Z set of integers there are only two elements whose multiplicative inverses exist. For 1 its multiplicative inverse is 1. For minus 1 its multiplicative inverse is minus 1. So these two are only elements in Z which are units. So from this, thus the only associates of 26. So what will be associates of 26 by this definition? So to find associates of 26 means A is equal to BU. Then A and B are units. Okay. Sorry, A and B are associates. U must be unit. So to find associate of 26, 26 is equal to what is it? What? Which is unit? 1 is a unit in Z. Okay. So here must be 26. So 26 and 26 associates. Then 26 is equal to blank space, another unit in Z, minus 1. So here must be what? Minus 26. Then you will get the product 26. So therefore 26 and minus 26 are associates. Therefore only associates of 26 are 26 and minus 26. Next, definition of irreducible element. So a non-zero element P that is not a unit of an integral domain D. What is given? D is integral domain. P is any non-zero element of D is an irreducible element of D. Irreducible if in every factorization P is equal to A, B in D has the property that either A or B is a unit. Okay. What is given? For a for any ring, this element P, which is not a unit, is said to be irreducible if you take any factorization. This is equal to this factorization P is equal to AB. Another may be there may exist a factorization P is equal to CD like this. So in any such factorization, either one of the element A or B must be unit. That must be unit. Okay. Now next, there is a definition of unique factorization domain. So what is unique factorization domain? So first of all, it must be integral domain. It is related to what? Factorization, and that factorization must be unique. So definition is, an integral domain D is a unique factorization domain if the following conditions are satisfied. We write in short form as UFD, unique factorization domain. If these two properties are satisfied. First property, every element of D that is neither 0 nor a unit can be factored into a product of finite number of irreducibles. Every element of D, okay? But that element must not be 0 or unit, okay? If every element of D which is neither 0 nor a unit can be factored into product of finite number of irreducibles. Second condition for uniqueness. If suppose there are two factorizations of any element of integral domain, if P1, P2, Pr and Q1, Q2, Qs are two factorizations of the same element of D into irreducibles, then R is equal to S. Means this number of elements must be this number of, these are total R, these are total S. So when R same into irreducible, then what? This R is equal to S, and Qj can be renumbered so that Pi and Qj are associates. We can arrange this number so that both will be associates. For example, so first of all, for example, for a field F, for any field Fx is unique factorization domain. Another example, set of integers is unique factorization domain. Why? As for example in Z we have. So let us check these two properties. First of all, we have factorization such that factorization must be into product of finite number of irreducible, that further should not be reducible, and another by 2 it must be unique. So how Z will be the unique factorization domain? Let us check. So let us take the element 24 from Z. Now 24 can be written as 2 into 2 into 3 into 2. Again 24 can also be written as -2 -3 2 2. Now you can see that this factorization is irreducible. Means 2 2 3 2 cannot be further factored. Similarly -2 -3 2 2 all these are irreducible, cannot be further factored. And for uniqueness, now these two are same. Why same? Now this is 2 and 2, 2 2 is same. Now you can see that here 2 and -2 are associates. Also 3 and -3 are associates, because 2 can be written as 2 is equal to minus 1 into -2, where -1 is a unit in Z. 3 can be written as 3 is equal to -1 into -3, where -1 is a unit in Z. Therefore 2 and -2 associate, 3 and -3 are associate. Therefore by definition Z will be unique factorization domain. Therefore it is written except for order, means just order is reversed, so there will be no problem. It is okay if the order is reversed. So except for order and associates, the irreducible factors in these two factorizations of 24 are same. So this factorization same means it is, we can say that for every element of Z this happens, so Z is a unique factorization domain. Okay, so there is only this one point included in your syllabus for this year. So let's stop here. Our syllabus for ring theory is completed. Thank you.